We'll get more. I'm making my rounds. Apologies if I was out of line. I'm feeling it. Here we go. Hangover, PLO, perfect. Let's go. This is just a fun one because it's rare. Like one-outers don't happen that often because, you know, it's only one out. Well, you know, that's a pretty sight. Look at this beautiful moss masterpiece of PLO-ness. Look at our boys, man. Our boys are doing it.
Hey, I work hard every motherfucking day. I work hard every day. Today is my day. It's my day.
Good morning, everybody. I just finished watching yesterday's vlog. What in the world was that, man? Holy smokes. It's kind of funny, like, you know, when you drink alcohol or whatever, you typically don't remember what the night was like and whatever it seems. Then you watch the next day and you're like, what is wrong with all of us? We're just inebriated idiots. But it's fun, you know, to let loose and unwind a little bit here. A couple weeks into the World Series. I actually feel pretty darn good, surprisingly. You would think I'd be a mess because I don't have my drinking shoes like I did, you know, when I was much younger. So a couple drinks usually gets to me, and I had more than a couple, I think. So I was sitting here, I was just watching the vlog, reading some of your comments. Overwhelmingly, I think people actually enjoy the drunk belligerent vlogs. The funny thing is when I woke up, I looked at it and I was like, 52 minutes? This vlog is 52 minutes? Every drunk one, it's like you lose track of time. You don't realize, like, because generally, like, throughout a day when I'm doing a vlog, I have a pretty good idea of where we're at in terms of how much time, 20 to 30 minutes or whatever. But when I'm drunk, I'm like, I don't know, how are we going to make it 20 minutes? It's 52 minutes. It's crazy. So, feel good, like I said. We got change of clothes, we got toothbrush, we got deodorant, we got all the things we need. And very comfortable to sleep here. I'm not even kidding. It's like, well, almost, maybe even better than my bed at home. I don't know. It's pretty good. So, yeah, it's noon now. We'll have a coffee in a little bit. I had some Catalina Crunch with a banana and some soy milk. And then we're going to play day 2 of Razz, start with 60K. You know what I noticed too? Amanda says this, I do this all the time. When I'm drunk, I repeat the shit out of myself. Like, it's a drunk thing. Like, I keep saying the same thing. It is just 3. I guess it's a queen. Okay? It's fucking, Brian fucking Yoon. Brian fucking Yoon was a fucking king. Deuce 3. I told that story like 82 times. I must have. That's annoying. Wish I didn't do that. That's stupid. Like, repeating yourself over and over. She hates it. She's like, okay, enough. I've heard the story. You've been telling everyone. Dan Smith was on his own thing, though. He's lifting everyone. He was going through the crowd. Then he would say, get on his shoulders, and he wanted to lift both of them. Like, it's funny. But listen, it's a rare thing that happens. You know, your team here wins the Stanley Cup. Bill Foley did say that they'd win the cup in 6 years, and they did, which is remarkable. And hats off, you know, like, listen, I think the coaches are unbelievable. I really think Bruce Cassidy was super important. You know, forget about the jokes about me being the MVP and stuff. You know, the team did a great job, but I think what he did with that team and how he was able to create depth that didn't really exist because of the way in which he put the lines together is just brilliant, really brilliant. So we got about an hour and a bit here before we have to go over to the Razz, and just gonna chill. Like I said, I had the breakfast, gonna have a coffee, screw around online, check out some updates, see how people are doing, this and that, and then we get back right on the hobby horse. You know what else I forgot? I forgot to mention and woke up this morning and realized I was like looking at Twitter and going, what are all these clips? Oh yeah, I don't, like, during the World Series, you know, before the series started, we were doing a lot of Twitter Spaces, which is kind of a fun, really good way to connect with, you know, whether it's poker fans, and a lot of people drop in, and it's kind of a nice, can be a nice positive environment if done correctly. And I don't do them during the World Series, but last night I hopped on because, you know, I saw Sean Deeb won the bracelet. I didn't film that because we were already at 52 minutes, but I was there. I was in Sean Deeb's winner photo, which you probably wouldn't have guessed would have happened a few years ago, that's for sure. But no, I was happy for him. You know, he grinds hard, he loves it. He's one of those few guys like myself who just loves it, like David Baker and a few others who, you know, just love it. So good for him. But then I was on Spaces till 4 a.m. Okay, I was on Space till 4 a.m. And up for a while, it was a really good conversation. We were talking about Poker Hall of Fame. Matt Savage was in there. Alan Kessler was in there. You had Dankness. And, you know, we're having an actual good poker conversation. Then this other guy comes in who's, like, been hosting a lot of them that isn't a poker player, doesn't come from poker or whatever. And he just, like, he's a very strange human being, like, really bizarre dude. And I sort of went off on him and explained to him, like, that overall what he does is he takes these, you know, good spaces that are, you know, interesting, and then just finds a way to make them toxic and just about him and his own drama, whatever that may be that's going on in his life with this sociopath and that. He's a really strange guy. So I don't know. Ultimately, I got to the point where I was like, these Twitter spaces can be good, but what's really important is having the right hosts who know poker, who love poker, and want to keep it about poker, right? Because if you jump into a poker Twitter space, you probably want to hear about poker, not this dude's drama at 3 a.m. with, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, I got in there. I dropped some truth bombs. You know, just, I think at one point he said something like, "You're not hot shit," and I said, "I'm steaming hot shit. I'm Daniel Negreanu." So I was on one, but somehow, I don't know, I listened back to it and I was like, didn't sound nearly as inebriated as I did in the vlog. It just, you know, came together. So yeah, we got about 15 minutes here. We've had our coffee, done our business, and we're going to play the day 2 of the Razzle Dazzle. Well, good morning. I'm making my rounds. Apologies if I was out of line, especially this guy, Scott Bowman. We love Scott. I was wasted last night, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. Did you notice that?
I noticed that.
Yeah, I was a little drunk. Apologies. I gotta make my rounds of them. I don't have to apologize to you. I didn't do nothing.
You don't have to apologize.
Did I?
No.
No. Okay, good.
You're at my
We're good.
table.
All right. Well, good luck.
Panthers fan, but congratulations.
Yeah. Sorry about your luck. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Not the start we wanted. We just lost this pop, but we saved 3K because you never know, right? We have 3 annies left. 3, 4, 5, 6 I don't know what he got, but he got a 9 showing. Ellie was sitting here. He beat me in a pot. And you know, easy come, easy go. But we're still in it to win it. 2 chips left. 2 annies. I'm all in. I have no idea what I have. And what do you have? You have a 7, so I don't know if I'm drawing live. Ooh. Am I drawing live? You already have a 7, right?
Yeah.
So am I dead? No, I have 2 cards to come. That's not it. All right. That's it. Fun. I was all in for an Annie. Well played. You got me. On to the next one. Good luck, Brian Yoon. Brian f***ing Yoon. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. I mean, I think I won a little. I was at 80K. And like I said, I had just a few hands go to the river where I started really strong, just bricked out. That's Razz sometimes. There's like nothing you can do when that happens. You start like 3, 4, 5, catch a 6. You're just into the river. And yeah, I lost a couple pots like that, and that was that. So now we have to come up with a plan for the day, and we're going to take a look at the schedule. I believe there's a $1,500 PLO, there's a 10K mystery bounty, and I think there's also a 9 game on the schedule. So it's one of those we could do 4 tournaments in a day if need be. But I think, again, we talked about PLO, and I like my PLO game right now, so I think that's next on the agenda. We're going to jump right in to the PLO shortly. We'll just make sure we sync the brakes right. We don't want to show up when they're on break, right? Okay. Huh. Well, 10K Razz did not go well. What are you gonna do? Well, looky who I found here. Up early and ready to play some PLO. Mr. Shush. How you feeling, buddy?
Man, it's been rough this morning. I just showed him the ace, deuce, deuce, 3, buddy.
Well, look at that. There we go. You know what's going on. Did you watch any of it yourself last night? What do you think of that?
I'm very embarrassed, and I'm never drinking again.
I literally went around and did my apology tour
Oh, God.
to the people at the tournament.
I woke up and Rachel is so embarrassed. She's like, "You're an idiot."
She said that? Well, we all idiots. Listen,
No,
a once-in-a-lifetime
I know.
thing, you know?
Once in a while, we deserved it.
One night of fun. Okay, here we are. This is our PLO table. We're gonna have some fun here. Let's go. All right, my man is all in with aces. We have an okay hand. We're already in. We're gonna call. I got draws, straights. You have flushes? No, you don't have even aces. That's awesome. Okay, so I need like I don't know, not a king though. 8. No, that didn't help. 3.
It helps.
Rasa. There we go. Yeah. All right. PLO's running okay so far. Playing another PLO pot. We're taking this one for a spin. He check raised. I'm all in. You're all in. You got a draw or you got jack. It doesn't matter. I just have 10 high. You got just 3 jacks? Okay, I have the other stuff. The straights, the wraps. You got some blockers. There's a diamond. You got diamonds now. You have a straight. You have a flush. You have Stugats. It looks like Stugats. That's a whole bunch of Stugats. Okay. All right. Double him up. All right, they moved me to a new table, put me all in the big blind, and I'm in bad shape. Well, that's fine. We don't want to rebuy anyway. We want to sit here with 2,400. That's a very good hand to have against my hand. What do I got, a flush? My God. It's like the one I don't want to win, you know? Just like 2,400, big deal. Oh, man. Okay, well, that Royal would have been fun. That would have been fun.
Sam, you gotta run better.
Yeah.
2,400 is the bet. Trapped. All right. Still on bullet one. We be gambling.
Flop 2 pair.
I have a full house. Anybody else?
No.
Okay, no full house here. Look at that. All right. Look at this. We don't even need to rebuy. We just win this one. Look at that. Full house.
Oh my God.
10, 10. 10, 10, 10, queen, queen, full house. There we go. Winner. Played it like a champ.
Nice hand. Nice.
I went from 2,400 to whatever the hell that is. Okay, now I'll play some poker.
What's that?
You have spades too?
No, no spades. I just flop top 2. They sent me to
3 pair.
You got 3 pair. I only have 1. Aces. And nothing behind. So you're way ahead. You got me right now. Was that a 9? That didn't help. Aces up. You have a 5, you do. Oh, nice hand. Good job. All right. Off to the rebuy cage we go. There's the bounty. There's no bounty. All right, this is our second bullet. He doesn't even have a pair. We got a pair of jacks. You don't even have a pair, bro. You went all in? You crazy. Let's see. Okay, what do you have now? You have spades? Oh, so do I. That's not good. Okay, well, what do I have now? I'm winning.
You win.
I win, bro. I win. 15-5. Pay the man his money. It's a pretty hand. 40 points. Right? Would you play this hand for your last money?
Yeah, sure.
It's a good hand.
Yeah,
Just teach people at home, PLO, you know? That is good cards. His cards, whatever. You know? You like that one, huh? Okay, let's go. Here we go. His cards, All right, you never know who you're going to find in a PLO field. Let's see if we have somebody available for a tough conversation. He heard tough conversation. He looked up. He knew. You've got it late. What are you doing over here? Did you just double or you just punt?
No, I just tripled actually.
Congratulations. Good for you, kid. You know?
Nice job on Twitter last night.
Well, thank you. You know, when you put a little vodka and beer in me
Get
and I
to the
say,
streets, man.
and giving 0
Get to the
fucks,
streets,
I go
yeah.
for it. Why not? It was fun. Good luck, people. Look, we got Arieh in the house. Omaha expert. The room seems like it's, there's 1,100 players. Seems like it's emptying out a little bit. We're in here. We're doing it. Bullet number 2. All right, we're gambling with my friend here. We got a pretty good flop. We got a straight, and we got 2 pair and a flush draw. What do you got? 2 pair? Oh, and diamonds. You got diamonds too. All right, we win it. I got him covered, yeah. Good game, bud. It's a pretty hand. I like these little runs, double suited. You like that hand? Pretty hand, right? Pretty flop. No diamonds, but take it. We're about 4 minutes before the rebuy period, and guess what? I think we're done. And we're gonna lock it down now. Nothing but the nuts. All right, we got 75,000. End of rebuy periods. We got. Look at it. Teams in first. Teams in first right now.
Not trying to jinx it, but we are in first place. It feels good.
You know who's coming on your heels?
You?
No gamble, no future. No, you're not seeing it. All right, off to break we go. 75,000 in chips. We're happy with that on 2 bullets. I've turned over some beautiful hands, huh? Like in these all ends, I've had some very nice hands. And I really didn't fuck around. You know, in a rebuy tournament, I'm happy to do that on a bullet or 2, but didn't have to. So anyway, 2 bullets, 20-minute break. Looking forward to the dinner break because we're gonna get some Z's. The hangover started to creep up about an hour ago, but we'll get through it, fight through it, and get through this day, and then it'll be a 10 a.m. restart again tomorrow, which might mean get in a room. There's no puppies not home. Amanda's not home. I should just stay here. You know, what's the point? We got an all-in on the turn. We are calling all-in, all-in.
Who's free rolling?
All
Anybody
in.
free rolling?
I have a higher straight draw. You have flush draw? Oh my God. Wow. All right, we chop it up. We chop it up. Okay, phew. That was scarier than it needed to be, right? Chop, chop. We got another champion in the house. Is that you raking a pot, Benva?
No, I didn't win a pot.
No,
No.
you didn't win a pot. What are you? Look at this guy, huh? Look at you, grinding the 1,500 PLO. That's a team player right there. Huh?
I am.
Best $9 buy you've ever seen.
So far.
Yeah. And we're sober. Did you drink last night? Because I was hammered.
Yeah, I mean the night's one I was
Woo!
I'm in rough shape right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Here we go. Hangover, PLO, perfect. Let's go. All right, we're going to dinner break. Yes, we're through. There's 264 players left. 204 get paid. We're doing good with average being 125. I do have a hand just now that I played. I don't know if it like deserves an entire breakdown. Maybe I'll just tell you as I walk. Let's just do that. All right, let's just tell you as I walk. The blinds, well, yeah, I guess, is it interesting? Not that interesting, but I'll tell you. So I'll tell you as I walk, like I said. Raise under the gun with ace, ace, 8, deuce, double suited. Whew, right? Make it 6,500. Player calls behind. Flop is king, jack, 5 with rainbow, but I have one backdoor suit. I just check. He bets 95, I call. The turn is a 10 of hearts. I don't have hearts. But here's the thing. 10 jack queen with the 10 jack king board. One important factor about our aces now is we block what? Ace queen. Ace queen is the nuts, right? So ace queen is a very reasonable hand for me to have when I check call flop and lead turn. So I decided to bet 21,000 with the intent of like any brick on river, we're going bombs. We're going balls to the wall because if he doesn't raise turn, he's not gonna have ace queen hardly ever. So we have to just bomb and hope that even if he has queen 9, we have to hope he folds. Unless the board pairs, whatever. But anyway, he raised turn. So he obviously had, he had it. And, we just folded. But we got 164, like I said, cruising, maneuvering, and we're going to be napping and eating and doing the things. Not really eating much, but we're going to eat a little something, and then nap. All right, we're back from dinner break, a little chilly, close to the bubble, back down to 90,000. I could be out if I didn't play this hand carefully. I don't know what, but we'll see. It was a hand where I had queen 8, jack 5 on the button. I raised the small blind 3-bet, and he'd been pretty nitty. Like, I was surprised to see his hand when he turned it over. He 3-bet, a call, comes queen 8, 3, 2 diamonds. I don't have diamonds. I don't have diamonds. So I have top 2. He bets 30K. So I have 2 choices. I can just go with it right now, or I can wait and see what comes on the turn and get away from my top 2. Like if it's a diamond or something like that and he can bet, then probably should have to fold because we know where he's at, right? Aces or kings or something. So I call, turns the 10 of diamonds. It's a pretty shitty card, but he checks. He could still be trapping here, and if he has ace of diamonds, could turn it into a bluff. So I figure queens and 8s are good. Let's see if the board pairs or something like that. And we'll, we feel like queens and 8s has showdown value. If there's a king, check, I check. He has king, king, 10 deuce. So we hit the king. But still got 90K. Average is 136. About 30 bigs. More than enough. All right, we're gonna get into the vlog.
Or jack
okay, I think you have a jack, right?
You have 8s, right?
Yeah, I have 8s, yeah. Well, you're gonna need to hit here. Let's see.
Ace,
oh, you need an ace,
king,
king, or a jack.
jack
Okay,
of
let's have
diamonds.
none of those. All right, big pot. Whew. Unlucky spot. All right, looky there. That's a healthy stack. We got about 350 now. Average is 160. 210 left, pays 204. Putting the minimal amount of pressure on the bubble. It's not. It's it's a thing, but it's like I don't know. It's not really. I've been doing it. I've been playing aggressive, but I've had really good hands. Wanted to take this moment because I forgot earlier to tell you because we've been doing this right where you guys who are vlog watchers, you get access first and foremost to any pieces that we put up on PokerStake.com, right? So there is the $250,000 buy-in, which I'm committed to winning. I just had the vision. It's going to happen. We're going to win the 250K. That's a given. So for you guys, if you want to buy a piece of the 250K, you can do so at PokerStake. And here's your password. Here's your password. In light of last night, we're going with Hangover. The password is Hangover. But I feel better now. But still, let's go with Hangover. It's a PLO tournament, and while that's a pretty sight, my man having a drink over here, that's a pretty sight. Look at this beautiful masterpiece of PLO-ness. Look at our boys, man. Our boys are doing it. Look at that. That's awesome. He's like, what do you expect? That's what I'm supposed to have. Everybody's got what they're supposed to have, right, Josh? Okay. We're doing good. We're happy. We're in it. PLO.
Low buy-in one.
Quick little hand update here from the bubble. This is just a fun one because it's rare. Like one-outers don't happen that often because, it's only one out. This hand, I had the guy in absolute jail. I'm in the big line with king, king, queen 7 with hearts. And the flop is queen, deuce 3 with 2 hearts. The turn is a deuce. Okay. So I have kings and deuces with a queen with, flush draw. He has king, queen, 10, 8. Right? So there is no card in the deck. 0 cards in the deck he can win with. He's drawing completely dead. But there is one card he can get half with, and it was the queen. River was a queen, so we chopped it. But so like, I guess if you're gonna take a 1-outer, not losing the entire pot, and it was a small pot, wasn't a lot in there. But yeah, I would have wanted a decent one too, because if the River bricks off, he's probably gonna pay, you know, 25, 30K. But beggars can't. We're doing fine. Whatever. So I'm gonna be doing some giveaways all summer, but you can't win unless you're a subscriber. So please do me a favor, click the subscribe button down below. All right, you know, we were pimping up with 350 for a while. We're back down to about 170 now with 200. Lost a cold-blooded hand, but I guess we have to look at the bright side and be thankful that the guy who busted us only had 80,000. I was in the blind with Jack 9-6, facing a min raise against Maurice Hawkins and a button call. Comes Queen Jack 3 rainbow. I got 3 jacks. Maurice bets, he's got like kings or something. The guy goes all in for his 80. I of course call with 3 jacks. He's got me dead. He has the 3 queens. So, yeah. So bad news is we lost the pot. Good news is we're still above average with, I don't know, 180 left. All right, last break of the night, 150 left. Average is 222. We got 186, I believe. Feeling, it's hard to put into words how confident I feel in PLO right now. Like, and just have, like, anytime there's a PLO tournament, I'm like, well, we will be in the money. The question is, can we hang on? Can we win the flips when, you know, late and stuff like that? I feel like I'm in complete control, making great decisions, playing just excellent poker. Hangover's fine. We're gonna have a little peppermint tea to close out the evening, and looks like we got an actual rotation now because Shannon's available. She's super busy, but she's gonna give us a massage for the last little bit, and we're not going home. Forget it. I got myself a room because the parade for Vegas Golden Knights is gonna happen on Saturday night. So roads will be jam-packed. There's gonna be no driving back and forth. We've got the 250K on deck there, so we're just gonna keep the room until Saturday and, you know, allow us to shower and be clean. I got all the stuff I need, essentially. But, yeah, I think it just makes a lot of sense. Like I said, you know, Amanda's not back yet. She will be coming back, I believe, this weekend, though. And then the puppies will be back and all the things. But I don't want to deal with that strip. Strip's going to be shut down. So you'd be insane to try to, like, drive, you know, here. All right, well, we got Shannon doing the massage over here. We got this gentleman here. We got poker players. I'm going to do a hand breakdown at the table with these gentlemen. We're going to do it for the vlog. We're going to do a hand breakdown. Okay, so the blinds are 3 and 6,000, okay? This gentleman opens for 20,000. I call. I have the ace-9 of hearts, 7-8. So I have ace 7, 8, 9. The small blind calls. That's him. The big blind calls. That's him. So there's 4 people in the pot. Now the flop comes Jack 6-6 with 2 hearts and a diamond. Check, check, check to me. I take a stab with the nut flush draw, hoping, you know, nobody has a 6 and I can just win it here. I bet 20. Small blind calls. Now the reason that's problematic is there's 2 people behind him. So this isn't a float, right? It's impossible for him to have nothing. Just impossible. Unless he wants to decide with 1 jack that he's going to represent jacks full, but he doesn't have the chips to do it. So it has to be a hand, right? They all fold. Turns to 7 of hearts. Now he leads 35K. I was going to check back if he checked, but he leads 35K, so you have to ask yourself, what do you, he doesn't have the ace of hearts trying to bluff you because you have that. So the other options are he has a 6, right? And it's just like, let's say 6, 8, 9, 10 or something like that. And it's just like sort of repping. And then the problem is I have to guess on so many river cards, right? So we make the lay down and my man, ding, 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 ding. Pocket jacks, jacks full. So we made a good lay down with the nut flush. Approved, right? We like to fold. I mean, obviously, that's my call. But you see the thinking, right? All right, we're doing hand breakdowns at the table. Let's go. Well, that's the end of the day, y'all. We got 466,000. There's 100 players left. 1,355 started. Average is 338. We're doing great, honestly. Like, you know, rate ourselves. There's nothing even remotely close to the oopsie meter. In fact, you know, when you do chess ratings, they give you like there's like certain like extra brilliant moves. I think we did those, man. I think we really played incredible PLO, just totally in control, totally just like everything, just nothing, not even really tough spots all that much. And the ones that I was in, I played them just brilliantly. Listen, I'm not here to do, but I played great. And that's hard to do after Hangover, but we were zoned in, giving it our all, and we ended nice. So here's the plan tonight. I'm gonna get some keys. We're going to probably keep the room for a few nights. Just cause, why not? And get some good sleep tonight. Get a shower in, because it's always nice and fresh feeling, whatever. Energy was like low in terms of just energy, but mental focus, play. I mean, I don't know. one of the best days of poker I've played in a while. Really good, solid, very happy with it. So we got a real shot. And Josh is in there for Team Negreanu. That's Team Lady Gaga. They're winning. First place team. All right, that's going to be the end of us for tonight. We shall see you all tomorrow. 10 a.m. restart. That's why we don't go home. Makes no sense. 10 a.m. restart.